Welcome to Sweet Honey Readings. My name is Rebecca and I also go by the name of Sweet Honey. I'm here to do something different to my channel, you guys. So I was like, okay. My sister, which is one of my guides, and I'm actually recording this the day that she actually passed away. This is actually her death anniversary, which is September 1st here, 2019. However, she passed in 2018. And I've been working with her for quite some time since she passed over. She's one of my guides, which is very rare that a lot of mediums get a chance to work with their sibling. But it's been a really good journey so far dealing with her. My readings have been getting very interesting with adding my sister to my reads, and also just in general, just staying connected with her. It's been amazing, and I'm actually grateful to actually have that opportunity. Most people are not able to have that, but she's been wanting me to work with my ancestors a little bit more here. And I was like, okay, well, I'll go ahead and start working on ancestors, even though I'm into, the angelic realm and everything. But she wants me to go back to like the deep down roots and just try to figure out just being connected with my ancestors a little bit more. So I purchased this deck here, this tarot deck, that actually like spoke to me, and I didn't feel anything like bad from it or anything. I just felt like, wow, there is something very up with this deck here, and I want to definitely buy it. I kind of waited a while because I'm like very cheap, I put it that way. If you follow me on Facebook, a lot of people will tell you I am the coupon queen. I like to coupon. I like to save my coins. However, I could not save my coins. Well, I saved my coins, but I couldn't get this thing cheaper, so I had to go ahead and buy it. So this here is this deck here is the New Orleans Voodoo tarot deck. I'm going to unbox it, and it says from Louis Martinet and Sally Ann Glassman. This deck just spoke out to me, and I was just like, okay, it's very interesting. I got it from Amazon. Got it pretty much the next day with my Prime account. And the first thing I noticed when I took it out of the box, and the seal is still on here, so I haven't opened it yet. So, first thing I noticed is that I have lots and lots of decks. I have tarot decks, I have oracle decks, I have all kind of decks here in my reading room, and I like to learn, and life is all about learning. So I was like, okay, this would be interesting. So I want to add this to my good old collection. The publisher is Destiny Books. And it say that it has 79 tarot cards here, and it has pretty much a really thick book in the inside. One thing I do notice, out of all the decks that I have and that I own, this is one of the largest boxes that I've had. This is kind of pretty big here. It's bigger than my face, and this is pretty, thick. So this is definitely, the box itself is really sturdy, so I'm going to unbox this. I'm going to take this wrap off, and we're gonna see how this deck look like. And this is actually special, you guys, because it's like I'm opening this deck on my sister's anniversary, so this deck is going to be more special. I do feel really good energy coming from this deck. Yeah, this is going to be definitely a really good deck here to work with. I can already tell. The box actually slides. It's really sturdy. It's really sturdy. It's not like I'm pinching it. It's really sturdy. So this is a really good purchase here. So I'm going to show you how it looks like so far. And this book is in there, so I had to pretty much like pop the book out from the side. Book is very thick, very thick. something about there's some page crease in here, I'm noticing. Um, and of course, I'm going to bless my cards, and there is a lot of pages in here, and it's showing that the copyright date is of 1992. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it has a copyright date of 92. And I mean, each card here, from what I'm seeing, it has a lot of descriptions in here. It has a lot of metaphors in here as well. It has a section in here. It says rituals for use with the deck. First you do the working, then you do the work. It's a conversation with Zane of 1989. So it has several rituals in this book here that you could do with the cards. It has a lot of things in here about working with the ancestors. Remembering the ancestor, forgotten ancestor, the general ancestor right, the Lao and Orisha. It's got different things in here about a ritual to bring blessings. That is something highly interesting that it's going to be very, very interesting to me. Things about balance. Different layouts about how to do the cards here. Feel really good about just the book itself, you guys. It has a lot of explanations in here. It say the meaning of the cards. It's pretty much like a dictionary at the back of the book. Almost made me feel like it's definitely like a textbook. And which is good, because this is probably why I was drawn to this deck, because it's all about learning more. And it kind of reminds me of a textbook of me learning while I'm on my journey here on Earth. Definitely have things in here about contacts and supplies. If you're needing certain items, it has pretty much like a encyclopedia about where to get things from, like New Orleans or different stores. Well, this is like awesome because it saves you time from going on Google and trying to figure out what is what. Like, it has a place. Let's see. I'm just gonna pick one up. Okay, here go one on Jackson Square tarot and palm readings given by the readers who are the circle of the square. Jefferson Square Psychic Association and organization promotes licensed, ethical, and professional conduct and services. The French Quarter in front of St. Louis Cathedral, New Orleans. So it tells you like down to the nitty gritty, the breakdown of like where to get certain things. Here go a place to say bottom of the cup tea room. There's books, jewelry, and gift items. It says established in 1929. So this book is awesome, especially if you're getting this deck here and you're wanting to go to New Orleans. It's all right here. You don't even have to go Google this stuff. This is like your one-stop map, book, everything. So this book is like really amazing. It's telling you where they're getting referencings from. So it's definitely here a really good book, you guys. It has the index at the back. So I'm already like in love with this. I mean, like I said earlier, it spoke out to me. And I had to get it. I had to go and spend my little coins and get it. The cards are laying in here. It has a really good sturdy drop box in here. And so I'm gonna hope you guys can see that. Say Royal's egg here. So pretty much it has like, I guess this deck is gonna have just like with the traditional tarot where it has the fire, water signs here at the top. I can already like feel like this deck is like amazing. It feels crazy, you guys. I haven't even took the wrapper off and it feels amazing, you guys. Again, like I said, I'm unboxing this on Tracy's death anniversary here, and she wanted me to learn more about ancestors. So when I say ancestors, you guys, so I'm Afro-Indian. So on my mom's side, I have the Blackfoot tribe, and for my dad's side, I have the African side. So it's I'm still African American, but I still need to know like my roots, my deep down roots, and that's probably why Tracy wanted me to definitely get this deck here. I'm just gonna show the cards pretty fast here. Cards feel like almost like player cards. Almost like the casino cards almost. Yeah. Really good illustration here with the cards. Just gonna show the cards. That way I can go a little fast here, you guys. And I'm also, while I'm doing these cards, I'm actually putting my energy by touching these cards. And I'm going to clear these cards because it came, you know, it was in a warehouse with Amazon, and you know, people like go buy it, and so many people are in there, and then it comes through shipments. So you always want to clear your cards and bless your cards from when they come out of transit, so that way you can put your own energy into the cards. The illustration is very beautiful. I feel like I'm definitely going to be using this deck quite a bit. Yeah. The elements are definitely on top of the card here. It's a beautiful deck. They did, I could tell you, the authors who done this deck here, they definitely put a lot of their time and energy in this deck. I could definitely feel the energy here with this deck. I definitely know for sure I was meant to get this deck, and I'm getting chills on my leg while I'm saying that. So yes, I do feel like I was definitely meant to encounter with this deck. I'm always up for learning. So now you have these other cards here. And I'm going to open these cards. So this is supposed to be the 22 roads in the Wow card, and the other deck that I had was the 40 spirits. So excuse me, I didn't say it in the beginning, but the other deck is the 40 spirits here. That was the deck that I just showed you guys. Those were the 40 spirits, and this one is the 22 road and wild cards here. So this one's gonna have a lot of meanings, and the other ones are just dealing with the spirits here, with the spiritual realm. I'm going to unravel this one so you guys can see these cards here. Let's see. And the plastic here, I've had tons of decks. Like, you guys, I have so many decks and stuff. Um, Even the wrapper here is really thick. Um, so they definitely chose whoever was their packaging choice of company that they chose. They definitely they're on point with the whole thing. Like, there's no way um they got any type of cheap type material to produce this deck here with the book, you guys. It's very quality. I don't feel upset about how much coins I paid for this deck. Definitely seeing how the deck is here, but hope you guys can see this. I'm excited to start working with these cards, but definitely I feel like my ancestors are definitely going to be working with me on these cards here. And please, please do not, I want to say, make sure that you know what you're doing when you get, especially this deck here, because this is like one of these decks here where I feel like if you don't know what you're doing, like dealing with the ancestors and stuff, you should not be messing with it. It's not a toy. So definitely make sure if you're just getting into tarot, try to get a learner's deck. There's wonderful groups on Facebook where you can learn decks. Please don't feel afraid to ask me any questions on your spiritual journey. That is what I am here for. But again, there is a lot of classes, a lot of resources of learning, not just tarot, but also oracle as well. See how beautiful these cards are? They're very, they have a lot of illustration to it. I like this card here. Beautiful colors. The artwork, whoever did the artwork, like, just 5 stars. I wish I could give it 5,000 stars because it's very detailed. So detailed on a card, you guys. So, like I said earlier, even though I work with my angels, I'm going to be working with my ancestors a little bit more. I've been working with, and I got the green flag from my angels because they're like, it's all about learning. It's all about learning. So I'm definitely going to be listening to what they're saying and just learning about different things on my journey here. I have a huge family on the other side of the veil that are rooting me on my journey. So definitely, you guys, if you want to get with your spiritual family, your ancestors, your roots, definitely try to bid some time out and do that, you guys. There's some other decks I got my eyes on. They haven't came out yet, and I definitely want them. That is dealing with like ancestral work. So I'm definitely going to be getting down to my roots, you guys. But these cards are very beautiful. I can tell you the card stock is very heavy. It's not like cheap material. Like I said earlier, this is definitely a really good deck here. I like the fact that I can connect with these cards just like that. Like I said, I was very drawn to this one. Tracy definitely wanted me to get down to my roots and learn. And this is the back of the card. It has the same design as if the other one had. Putting it back in here. This black thing does come out. I'm gonna slide it out, but even this is thick. This is like really thick. But yeah, put the book back in here, and I'm going to clear my deck after I'm done with this video here. Kind of like to do that in private, but like I said, it feels like about a textbook that is like a $200 textbook from a college. That's how heavy it is. That's the good quality that it is. But I like this deck. I'm so excited to jump into it. It's saying that this deck here has a lot of African and West Indian influences. So yes, and I do know, like, I feel like there's a lot of Caribbean influences in here, even though they may have not said it. I just feel like there are some Caribbean influences in this particular deck here. But you guys, yeah, that's the unboxing for the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot deck. Please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video. Remember, I do free card pulls or a yes or no response on my Sweet Honey page on Facebook. I want you guys to have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. Bye.